Shlomo S.
Who in here has a role model? Raise your hand. Whether it's someone you know personally, or maybe on TV, or someone you've heard of. Now raise your hand. Now me, myself, I have plenty of role models in my life. Some that I do not know, I just read about, or watch on TV, or watch on YouTube. But my biggest role models in my life is the ones I personally know, that have made an everlasting impact in my life. But the one role model that I can say has had an impact on me, actually two role models, is my parents. Now my parents were raised, one in India. My mom was born in India, and my dad was born in Pakistan. Didn't grow up wealthy or rich. They grew up in villages where they barely had any money, and they had to work really hard to get to where they are now. Then they moved to Israel and eventually moved to America. Now my dad was in the Israeli army for about, I don't know, 8 years, 9 years. He fought in 2 wars. And there would be nights or days my mom or my siblings did not know if he would come back. He made that sacrifice, and he knew if we were raised in Israel, his children would have a rough life. So they moved to the United States of America, the land of the free. As they raised us, my dad was the only one working, and my mom was taking care of the 4 kids. Now I'm making that much money and raising 4 kids in a 2-story house. I give him a lot of respect for making that sacrifice. And my mom, while he was working, she was raising 4 kids. And as you all know, those who have kids, nieces, nephew, grandsons, granddaughter, raising kids is not easy. Especially 4 solstices. You were hectic. Except me, I was a good one. But as I was a kid, I wondered why. Why didn't I have that nice toy? Or why can't I have more? I saw some of the other kids having nice things, their parents having nice cars. And I was questioning, why wasn't it us? But as I grew older, and I knew a little more about the value of life and how hard they work day in and day out, you know, I just started the workforce, and I realized working a full-time job is not easy. Some days you'll have good days, and some days you'll have bad days. But they did this continuously. They taught us 3 valuable lessons. And that is, first, to be humble. No matter how much you have, there is someone out there that doesn't have what you have. No matter what you don't have, there's someone out there that has less than what you have. So never doubt yourself, and never think that you don't have enough in your life, because it doesn't take much to be happy inside. Number 2, they taught me to work hard. No matter how tough life gets, just keep working. The next day is a brand new day in your life. As long as you work hard and be consistent with your goals and your actions, you will accomplish whatever you can or be willing to in your life. And the third thing they taught me is to be nice to everyone around you, even your enemies. I'm not going to lie, I was put down a lot in my earlier years in high school, middle school, elementary school. But my mom kept on telling me I could easily stand up for myself and beat the other kids up, even though I wasn't capable of doing that. But even though that was the case, I chose not to say anything bad because I know I believe in karma. And when you treat someone the way you want to be treated, eventually down the road, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, God will always watch out for you. So with those 3 lessons, humility, hard work, and be nice to everyone, I think I turned out pretty okay. Thanks to my parents making the sacrifice coming to this country. They raised 4 fine young Solsons. Of course, I'm their favorite. Just don't tell Ronnie that. Who's your role model in your life? I believe everyone should have a role model because without a role model, you don't have that figure to look up to and guide you through your struggles, through your good times. So when you get home tonight, I want you to think deeply about who your role model is and write it down. And if you know them personally, give them a call and say thank you. You are my role model.